What's up everybody, how's it going? Becky here. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. My last video was a zero to hero run on my warlock, and I really enjoyed making that one because it's super fun going from just your squire gear to building up a kit with upgrades that you find during a raid. So in today's video we're going to be doing something similar, but with a twist. We're going to be doing a challenge that I'm going to be calling the one-man army challenge. The plan is to start off on my ranger in the default squire gear and give myself just one game to loot up and find as many upgrades as possible before I jump into a duos lobby and try to kill as many teams as possible. The only rule that I'll be giving myself for this challenge is that I am not allowed to trade with other players or use the marketplace. I want this to be a video focused on actually using upgrades that we find in the dungeon rather than optimizing our build with BIS that we grind out gold for. That being said, I will be allowing myself to use merchants for things like healing and ammo for my bow and crossbow, since those are just essential items for my class, and it'd be just too tedious to try and find those in raid. For my perk setup, I have nimble hands, quick reload, ranged weapons mastery, and crossbow mastery, since I do plan on using a windless crossbow. For my skills, I'm taking true shot for some hopefully nasty KO potential with the windless crossbow, as well as field ration for some quick heals during fights. With all that being said, it's time for us to jump into our first game and start looking for some upgrades. Ready? Here we go, guys. Starting off in the southeast corner of the map. Not super ideal, to be honest. I actually wanted to get the prison spawn because there's a ton of breakables there and a good amount of chests to open. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so we're gonna do what we can here. One annoying thing about taking a survival bow and the windlass is that I don't have a melee option, which means mob clear is going to be quite difficult. I just have to hope that I get an arming sword or like a short sword or a rapier to make things a little bit more manageable for myself. I know that there's a centipede over here, and I really do want to kill that for the jewelry, but I just don't think I can bring myself to use my ranged weapons to kill it, unfortunately. Man, I wish we could use that. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Okay, one thing I am going to do though is try and just get the lion's head that it's guarding. I think that should be doable. I have pretty high regular interaction speed, so we do take a little bit of a lick there, but not a big deal. We're going to go up here and get some chests in hopes of finding that melee weapon so we can clear that centipede. The centipede found its way upstairs with me. Seems like it may have missed me or something. So we're gonna have to just loot around this guy now. Wait. I think I found the strat here. He's gonna help me loot. The vigor is not bad, but I think I'm gonna lose too much move speed. Actually, no, that's quite worth it. I only lose 3. Yeah, I get a nice amount of health back, so that's gonna be our first upgrade. We're not gonna be... This is getting hairy, actually. Hold on. Surf the mobs. That's actually a pro strat. Alright, looks like we get... Oh wow, some cracked leather gloves from that chest, which is super nice. Alright, things have gotten hairy here. So we're gonna try to vacate the area. We're actually gonna go back down and hit this shrine of health though, because we have taken some hits. Centipede should be coming back down here. And then I can go up. and up again. Okay, these leather gloves are actually cracked. We get strength and agility from these, plus the dex on top of it. That's quite a nice upgrade. Don't want either of those things. We're gonna go ahead and loot this room up as well. Look for, hopefully, a melee weapon still. And you will notice I am taking treasure, just because I do need to find the gold in order to purchase ammo and healing from the merchants. We also did just pick up a pair of green loose trousers there, which is another pretty sick upgrade. And we get some vigor on top of it. So our health goes up to 117. Not too bad at all. It's feeling like a good start right now. We do kind of have to move quick here. We only have 9 minutes left in the raid to find everything we're going to need for the next game. So we're going to try our best to move quick and loot as much as possible before the raid is over. Wow, I have no idea where that beetle went. Was it this guy? It was this guy, okay. I'm going to try to be careful to not draw too much mob aggro here. Alright. I actually just want to get out of this room. This room is so tedious to loot with all the spiders. Might take a hit here, but that'll be alright. Honestly, not too bad. Whack these spiders with my torch. That's quite a nice forest hood. I think I'm gonna wear that instead of the leather cap, because it does have some vigor on it, so we're getting even more max health. We're at 118 now. Got an open door here. It's looking a little sus this way. Now that is tempting. I'm gonna grab that and probably assess whether or not I want to use it a little bit later. There we go, that's the upgrade we really needed. Time to do some inventory management simulator. We need to make room for our windlass crossbow. And we do hear a player. Just gonna go ahead and clear up these mobs now. I'm not too worried about this person, especially since I don't have a lot of time, and I'd like to kill some of the centipedes downstairs to see if I can get any jewelry at all. I'm gonna be moving quick now, trying to see if I can get any last minute upgrades. I am being cautious of this guy up here because I did just hear the mage aggro a second ago, so I'm just trying to keep an eye up there. And we do get a pendant upgrade, the green fox pendant with some regular interaction speed. Not too bad, but I'm gonna keep looking. I think I have time to kill this last centipede down here before I actually just have to leave. So we're gonna just hope he drops me something nice. Alright, centipede down. Gonna look in here real quick before I loot him. Nothing good. Oh yes, that's perfect. The frost amulet with 6 max health, I'm gonna throw that on immediately. Trying to go quick here. Really don't have a lot of time. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else too good down here, but it's worth checking. Oh, yep. And that's why. The green lightfoot boots with 2 strength, that's pretty massive. Both of those things are gonna be very helpful. I'm gonna kill this mage and then hop on the lift, and I am out of here. So all in all, that was a pretty good raid. We got quite a few upgrades. The only things that we didn't upgrade were our survival bow, our warden outfit, and our windlass crossbow, which is fine. As for what we did upgrade though, we nabbed ourselves a blue forest hood with armor pen and physical power on it, which is super nice and gives us 4 extra vigor for more max health. We got the green frost amulet with 6 max health, which is the max roll for max health on this amulet, so that's very nice. We got the blue leather gloves with 3 dex, 2 strength, and 1 agility, which is pretty cracked. Those are super nice rolls to have on leather gloves, and I'm gonna love having the extra dex. The loose trousers we picked up had 2 vigor on them, so we have more health. 125 is feeling pretty healthy. And then we did get this green arming sword with kind of a dead roll with the magical damage bonus, but having the melee option is going to be invaluable for sure. We did get 2 other amulets. Unfortunately, we didn't get any ring drops, which is a bummer, but I'm gonna just sell these off since the frost amulet that I got is just gonna be better than each of these. We also did get this blue Spangen helm, but since it has 1 dead roll on it, I think keeping the forest hood with the armor pen and physical power is just going to be more valuable overall. So now all we have left to do is to sell our treasures and resupply with the merchants and get ourselves into our duos lobby. Looks like we're getting 208 from just the treasures. I did forget to pull out my gold coin bag to hold the profit from the last game, but I pulled out the purses in the bag now, so we have that. I'm gonna go over to the weaponsmith now and sell off, not my crossbow. I'm gonna sell off the rest of the gear we got from that game for a total of 38 gold. And it looks like we have about 269 gold to work with, which certainly isn't bad. Should get us enough heals to last us throughout the duos lobby. One more thing I want to mention is that we did get this green potion of protection, which is super nice since we wouldn't be able to get it otherwise through the merchants. So that is quite a nice upgrade. So this is what we're going to be taking into the lobby. We basically just bought some extra hunting traps from the woodsman and some white heals from alchemist and surgeon. And yeah, feeling pretty confident, and let's see what we can do. Alrighty, loaded into our second game here. This is the duos lobby on Goblin Caves. Never noticed that that statue's hand was missing. Ah, this is the one you gotta hit. So basically the plan for this game is to reposition towards a mid, since that's the PvP hotspot of the map, and kind of just take control of the area with my traps and kind of just do my best to zone control and kill some teams. I'm already pretty close to mid with this spawn, so I'm gonna start heading over there now. I'm also gonna kill these death skulls to see if I can get a ring drop, a little last minute upgrade for this lobby. Check this first one. Little ox pendant and an agility pendant. That's tough, but I think we can manage without the rings. I'm gonna go in through this room. I'm gonna shut that lamp off because I probably am gonna end up trapping this room and that exit if I need to run away from a team. I like fighting in this room and obviously the room out there, since it's a large open space and I am a ranger. Might as well pick up this little hand crossbow. And I do already hear players, so we're gonna have to just start winging it. I'm gonna start trapping this exit. I'm gonna turn off this light as well, try to give myself the best chance to catch some people in these traps. Put one more down for good measure. I think they might be coming in. Nope, just opening a chest. I'm gonna see if I can see what team comp I'm dealing with here. Looks like a ranger. Alright, I'm gonna need to lock in here. Ooh, alright. That's kind of a sloppy fight for sure. But we got him down. That's what matters. Gonna loot up now. Oh, I hear another team. Come on. Yes. Oh no, I'm gonna die to the curse. No, that was not fast enough on the ration. Well, it was a good fight. Got 2 teams down. I really enjoyed making this one, guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you'd like to see more stuff like this in the future. Bye.